Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing something a little different today. I found this randomly while I was at Hobby Town, a couple weeks ago when I did the vlog. And I guess this is a pretty popular show in China. It's called Kainar Asy-Tac Frontier. And this is the Pioneer mech of the show. Now, I know nothing about this show. I did look it up, and I saw that it's basically China's version of Gundam, but it's a 3D show. Tried watching it. It really wasn't my cup of tea. The plot's set in a future where Earth and Mars have been fighting for like 100 years, and it's been a standoff, and Mars wanted their independence, kind of like Xeon versus Earth Federation. The kit, it's got a whole teen plot like Gundam, teen pilots, all that stuff. It's I don't know, it's okay. I don't like the 3D aesthetics of it. I really don't get into hardcore 3D shows. I think 3D and CGI 3D is kind of lame, but that's just me. But anyways, let's get into this real quick. You got 28 runners here. No water slides, none of that stuff. This is kind of it's a cool kit, but it does have some problems. I don't know what it is. I've been picking some shoddy stuff lately, but the book's pretty cool, straightforward. They got the standard Chinese, hey, this is the section you need with the runners you need. Not like the last one I did with the ZM, where it tells you exactly what you need. But like I said, you know my gripe with that. If you didn't see the video, go watch the last video. And it's got good animation, you know, very bare bones when it comes to what comes with this kit, but it looks good. It takes more from the Seed 00 era of mobile suits, so these guys aren't huge. They're tall. They're really tall. They're really tall. They're like normal size master grades, but they're not like the F90 suits where they're fast and small. These guys are agile, but they're very tall. The build quality, the build was all right. It was very basic. It was a fast kit to build. Probably take you guys about maybe 5 to 7 hours max. If you're a speed builder and you can nub down fast, it'll probably take like 3 hours, 4 hours tops. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad build. It does have some cons though, but we'll talk about that later in the video. Good color separation. Lots of small parts. I think that's my only biggest gripe with the build process of this kit is really small pieces, and I'm like, ugh. But again, I never hold that against a kit because I know what I'm getting into building model kits. I have big ass hands and I can't help that, you know what I mean? Like you guys can't help the size of your hands. So I really don't judge kits based off of size of parts. That's why you really don't see me building high grades and real grades, especially real grades, because I built some SNAAs. I built a couple of real grades. I built the real grade tall geese. Those were terrible building experiences for me personally. They were good kits. They were cool, but they were terrible building experiences for me because I have these sausages, man, and I can't grip up those tiny little parts, and it's just like, it makes me feel bad. But again, I don't knock kits for that because at the end of the day, everyone's hands are different sizes. I just happen to have these big ass ones. As far as the color separation, this thing's super, like, it's got a lot going for it. It's got some clear translucent parts for the inner frame. It's got some clear translucent parts for the outer frame. It's got your typical Gundam red, white, and blue. It's got I want to say a gray frame, which is pretty cool. The plastic is very, very low quality for this thing. And I wouldn't say low quality. I'll say it's definitely mid-tier plastic. And when I say that, there are some parts that are a little hard to push in because the plastic's so stiff. But on the other hand, parts do go flying because this plastic is very loose plastic. And you will discover that mainly when you get to the cons, and I explain to you guys like what is actually wrong with this kit. Other than that though, pretty good build quality. It's fast, it's easy. It's kind of boring if I'm being honest. But let's get into the issues of this kit. The waist and the legs. Very loose. And I'm talking loose to the point where you can't even hold the gun. Look at this waist. Oh, it's so bad. The waist is so weak that the main gun, which is a big gun, couldn't be held for my kit at least. So I had to pretty much pose this guy sitting down with his gun in his hand. He can hold the gun, but he can't maintain the gun in his hand. He'll topple over. He'll lean to the side. He'll fall backwards. It's very, very loose in the waist. I don't know if you guys built this yet. This particular one, I'm gonna buy some more of these, and I'm going to give it another go because there are a lot of kits for this series, and I'm gonna see if that is a persistent problem with these kits, because I don't want to just knock. This is a brand new realm for me, so I don't want to just sit and knock these guys off a pedestal because I had a bad experience with a waist, you know. So I'm gonna grab another kit. I'm probably gonna order offline because the hobby town that I go to an hour away, they only had this one left. The guy said, you know, we get this stuff in all the time. Someone just came in and bought a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to grab another one of these kits, a different model, and I'm going to build that up and I'm going to review it. And hopefully I have a different build experience, and hopefully this was just a one-off, because again, I don't want to just put this out to pasture, you know, because this is a new series, a new IP for me, and I want to, you know, give these guys a chance, because I feel like if they put out a lot of these, which they have, then absolutely I'm going to give them a chance. Now the pros. The articulation would be amazing if the waist could support the kit. It feels good. You could do like 120-degree like leg turns, and the waist turns, the hands and arms are great. I'm not really a fan of the fingers, y'all know me, but everything moves, everything looks good. It's a good looking kit. Next time I build one of these, I'm going to add my own decals to them though, because I feel like some water slides on this guy would really set this off. I didn't put water slides on because when I got it completed and I put it together, yeah, like right there, the plastic, that's what I'm talking about. When I put it together and I got it complete, the damn thing started to topple over. So I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time now, because I'm already having a bad time. I'm already kind of bored building it. So I just kind of just let it go. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. It would pose amazing if the waist wasn't messed up. And it's definitely a looker for sure, you know, and the build experience itself was great. Just when you assemble it, it kind of falls apart at that waist and those legs definitely. If you guys are advanced builders, guys, put some steel pegs in those legs. You'll be able to get this thing to stand up. That's pretty much what I did. And yeah, it was fine after that. But that waist, I really didn't want to deal with that. That would have been like a whole half a day of trying to figure out, you know, where the imperfection is, and then figuring out the imperfection. I just want to waste my time on it because I want to get this review out. But how much did I pay for this? If you saw in the beginning, it was $51.99. It probably a little bit cheaper online. Who's this for? I'd say it's for everybody. It's really straightforward. It's kind of high grade quality, like sort of master grade quality when it comes to the build. So I'd say this is for everyone. Just parents of kids, beware. You may get one. If you get this particular kit, watch out for the waist. I don't know about the other ones. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt, guys. What am I going to score this kit? Right now I'm going to score it a 7.5. And the reason I'm not scoring it lower is because there's a lot of these out there in the world right now, and I want to give this another shot. Now, if I get another kit and it's the same issues, then I'm gonna hold the entire line accountable, and I'm probably gonna score it at least a 5. And I'm gonna tell you guys to stay away from it, because yes, it looks good. Yes, it seems cool. But if it's not going to do what it's supposed to do, then there's no point in supporting this brand. And that may piss some people off. I really don't care. I review these so that you guys can have an idea of what you might want to buy. And that's where we're just going to leave that. So again, pick it up if you want. Don't pick it up. But as for me, I'm going to give another one of these kits a shot and see what we do. So as always, if you like the content, guys, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and I'll talk to you guys in the next review. Peace.